wish Mom a happy 100 and many more years, and to continue to bring the joy to her family that she's already brought to us.
Well, with her living 99 years, and I'll tell my age, I'm 72, so I have been around my aunt for many, many years and share many fond memories. I mean, from birth of children, from losses of family members, and my aunt has, as matriarch, just stood proud. And I do have a memory that I would like to share. It was a week trip that we took going to Nova Scotia, Canada, and my mother was alive at the time. And we took it was a bus trip. And the two sisters were the talk of the bus, my mother and Aunt Annie. They had different types of trivia games, and this is back in like 1995. And Aunt Annie and my mother just aced everything and knew just so much knowledge, and very smart woman. At 99, she still enjoys, and I will say it, Jeopardy. She does her puzzles. She just does so much, and what she's seen in her lifetime. She is a historian. Whenever we have family events, Aunt Annie is the person we go to, and she'll start telling stories of the people that she's met. And, you know, in Atlantic City, she met Helen Keller. Helen Keller came to the high school. Matthew Henson. She worked for a black entrepreneur in the 40s, Sarah Spencer Washington. So Aunt Annie's life, God, I know has been rich with so much, and she just remembers all of the family names, and we can't stump her. She's just a very, very special lady, and we all love her. And she's just impacted all of our lives because of, you know, her love for family, her love for God. You know, she can't get to church as often as she likes, but she watches her Mass on television, and if she can, she'll make Father Corley his, I think it's corned beef and cabbage. But Aunt Annie has just impressed and just been around in all of our lives, and we love you.
Grandmama, I want to say I love you with all my heart. Happy birthday, 100 years. You said you promised me that you were going to stay around until I turned 65, so that I won't read any more erotica books and listen to hip-hop music anymore. Let's see if that happens. I love you, Grandma.
Describe my mother in 3 words: loving, giving, and unselfish dedication to her children.
Intelligent, independent, and inspirational.
Smart, bold, and just beautiful. Just the love that she's shown me over the years, no matter what I've been through, she's never been negative. She's always had a beautiful word or advice to give us, to give me especially. And I've taken it through my life. It's calmed me down a lot, and I thank her for that. She's a very, very special woman.
Things she impacted on me were to always try to carry yourself with a sense of pride and dignity, and to carry yourself as a lady. And if anyone knows me, they know that sometimes I would fall short of those goals, but they stayed in the back of my mind where it finally caught hold, and her lessons were well taken.
My mother has 8 children, and she's allowed us all to be our own person. We're all very different, and also she's also showed me how to be an independent woman.
If I had a word to, or words to describe my aunt, is her intelligence, her loving nature, her wisdom.
Grandmom always taught us to be cordial to people. No matter how bad things get, there's always a silver lining.
One of the things I always learned from my mother growing up was to make do with what you have. You don't always whine and complain about what you don't have. You make do with what you do have, and you take that a step further.
When I was in basic training, people asked me if it was difficult. And I said no, because I was raised by a drill sergeant.
Oh, and you better speak proper English. She doesn't play. You have to speak proper English.
My fondest memories of my mother, I'm her youngest, and because I am her youngest, my other siblings had gone off to school, which gave me the opportunity to have time alone with Mom. And my fondest memories were waking up from my afternoon nap and sitting on her lap. And my mother was never much of a singer, but she always hummed. And I still remember the sensation of sitting on her lap and her humming and feeling the vibration of her voice. And because there were so many of us, I treasured those moments because those were our moments.
One of the fondest memories I have is taking Grandmom to the thrift stores, to the Goodwill, walking around with her while she just looks at everything that's in that store. Sometimes it might take an hour, sometimes it may be a little less, but just watching her walk around with her shopping cart, just getting little trinkets and clothes and things and getting excited about it. That's one of the fondest memories I have of her. And when we leave the store, we wind up going to about 3 or 4 more other stores. So we make it a long day, but it's beautiful. I'm spending time with my grandmother. It's so special.
One day, my mother and I were the only ones at home, and we sat on the sofa together, and I just remember it only lasted a minute, but she put her arm around me and snuggled me close, put my head on her shoulder. I was maybe 7 or 8 years old.
Say, happy birthday, Grandma. Happy birthday, Grandma. Happy birthday, Grandma. That's GGG.
Dear Aunt, I'm here to wish you from the bottom of my heart, happy 100th birthday, and as we say, many, many more. Because I think your next goal, you did say you want to live to be 109. Go, girl.